Hey guys, so I am back with another video. I literally just finished this book last night and I was like, I know I have to record. I had like 3 pages left and I had been slacking. I started reading this book and then I got sick, so that kind of threw me off. And then I was able to finish it. It is an easy read. It's really easy to get through. There's a ton of like recipes in here for all sorts of things. I really enjoyed this book. I seen um like back and forth comments on it. I went on TikTok and stuff like that. I even seen someone saying like, oh, the way they wrote the book, they were probably just like trying to throw people off and stuff. And maybe I don't have enough knowledge yet to know if that's true or not, but I feel like it just is what it is. Even within Hoodoo, like some people have different ideas and some things work for some person and some things don't work for another. We do have universal like rules and things like, and I'm going to put rules lightly and things of that nature, but Hoodoo is a lot based on your ancestors and your spirits and them telling you to do something. So my spirit can tell me something and my ancestors can tell me something that your ancestors may not. My ancestors may tell me something that they may not tell my kids, and we have the same ancestors, or they may tell them to do something a little bit different because they're here on their journey for a different purpose than I'm here on my journey. We're all like connected, but we're all separate as well, kind of thing. But I really did enjoy this book. When I first started reading it, it reminded me of the book that I read that I loved, Hoodoo in My Bones, I think it's called. And that author is making another book. So I'm like excited to see how that is going to turn out and everything like that. So this is, I want to say my second or third book that I read by this author. I know for sure I read one other book by her. I don't know if it's my second or third though. I'm thinking my second. But I really did enjoy it. The book is 200 and yes, cold. 252 pages. And then she also has in here a resource guide. So she gives you information on how to find some of the different tools and herbs and different things that you would need if you don't know where to find them locally or you don't know where to find them on the internet. But I mean, nowadays it's just like you can kind of get it anywhere. It's a quick Google search and you can find stuff, but she does give you help with that. And she gives a ton of recipes. For me in my book, I don't know if you could see it very, like when it's highlighted, the number at the top, that means that it's a recipe on there so that I can know if I have to go back. Just look, while I'm thumbing through, just look at the top of the page and quickly find it. I had a bit of highlighting in here, but not so much. As I always do, like some books, I'm like almost highlighting the whole flipping book or whatever. So it gets crazy. And then even like right here, like there's a recipe, but I didn't highlight it for some reason. I'm gonna have to go back and do those. Maybe it's just like that chapter probably was just more so geared towards recipes. She talks about All Saints Day too, or All Souls Day. There's All Saints Day, there's All Souls Day, and I highlighted that in the book. And she talks about different religious aspects of this stuff, because she's talking about los diez, she says los diez de muertos and las ofrendas, Thanksgiving, but in a different way, of course. And then the All Saints Day and the All Souls Day. She talks about candle colors, dressing candles, the altar, disposing your candles, and the elements, family. And so she has a chapter on the on the elements. or this one says the elements of war. So then she's talking about like different things that you can do for war. She also talks about the Orisha. She talks about some Egyptian gods and goddesses, or well, I think mostly goddesses, but she did throw Egyptian ones in there too. So many recipes, and she kind of breaks it down as far as like what you would use that for. Like she had war, she had keeping peace, using fire. She has some bath washes, money drawing, money jars. And then she talks about some like roots and stuff that we can use. And one thing that was a little bit unique to me, I think, was that she talked about roots that are like kind of going extinct. So just to be like, you know, be cautious with if you're using it. You might be able to use something else instead because these are, you know, going away. She talked about like an Egyptian queen. She gave like some bath washes and some other like really she gave like beauty routines based off of like powerful women kind of thing. And so I like that too. And yeah, like I really enjoyed this book. I probably didn't highlight in there as much as I should have. Like I said, part of it was like me being sick, but she had a lot of good stuff going on in here. So this one I would like highly recommend. For me personally, I just loved it. Like I said, for other people, I've heard mixed reviews where it's like, oh, it's not all that, it's whatever. This one, I would, if you're wanting to do hoodoo and learn hoodoo as a African American or someone of African ancestry, I would recommend this. If you're just curious to know some of the information and you're not, this would probably be like a good book. But again, hoodoo is a closed practice, so you're not really supposed to be practicing it if you're not African American. Anyhow, but this was pretty awesome, and big thumbs up for me on the reading scale. Into the next book. Bye.